There's a lot of discussion in the media at the moment about prepaid funeral plans, and primarily we've always been advocates that clients are fully aware up front of exactly what they're getting. We don't subscribe to high pressure selling, we don't subscribe to telephone canvassing. We do, however, have market stalls that and banners that we give out, free leaflets, etc. But our primary concern has always been that individuals think they've got a prepaid funeral plan when in fact all they have is an insurance policy. Now, there's nothing wrong with these plans so long as they pay out the amount that is going to be required for the funeral itself. Historically, if you go back to the 1980s, you may be paying a small premium for a £3,000 payout. In those days when funerals were £600, £800 wasn't an issue. Now, with an average of £4,000 plus for a funeral, if your payout is still £3,000, it's going to be woefully short. And this is what concerns us, that those individuals that think they've got a prepaid funeral plan have actually got an insurance policy. And in many respects, the amount that they're paying on the insurance policy to cover £3,000 could be paid in increments, interest-free, on a proper prepaid funeral plan, which actually covers the whole funeral and the funeral director services whenever it's needed in the future. And if current projections are true, we should be looking at seeing doubling of funeral prices every 10 years. Well, the government hopefully are going to be stepping in soon to make sure that the area of funeral plans is regulated, and we thoroughly advocate that. But there's no real reason to assume that the cost won't continue to rise upwards. So it's important, if you have got what you think is a prepaid funeral plan, that you see whether or not a funeral director has been applied to the plan, because if it has, then you've got a plan which will do what it says, and that is provide you with the services of the funeral director on the day. If it's not, then it's likely just to be a payout to an individual or possibly to a trust which is earmarked for your funeral, but it may not cover the total cost. The other thing which is important to note about prepaid funeral plans is you need to be aware, does it cover cremation costs? And we're very clear with our clients that there are certain plans which do, certain plans which don't, and some people don't need to have their cremation covered because they're maybe being buried, or they've got another medium to pay for that. But going forward, it's important that people know exactly what they've got, and we're very, very clear on that, and we believe that we've got some of the best plans at probably the best prices available.